Today, I want to talk to you about the power of awareness because it is absolutely crucial when making any change in your business and life, or if you want to manifest a specific business goal or income goal. Awareness is absolutely crucial. And in this video, I'm going to share with you why. If we want to make any change in our business and life, or we want to manifest a specific income goal or business goal, then awareness is critical. So, not too long ago, I released an episode on the subconscious mind where I talked to you about how your subconscious was the source of all your problems and all your solutions. Make sure you've checked that episode out if you haven't already, because that will help make more sense of this one too. So, most of us are running around on autopilot all day long. Okay. I've already talked about this in the other ones. So, our subconscious mind is 95% of our mind. And our conscious mind, the part of our mind that we think with, that we rationalize with, that we're making decisions with, or we think we're making decisions with, that we're actually using on a day-to-day basis, is only 5% of our mind. And our whole subconscious mind is pretty much creating our reality, controlling our behavior, and bringing every result that we have in our life. I explained in much more detail in the other episode that your mind is running on autopilot all day, every day. So we have 60 to 70,000 thoughts a day. 90% of them are the same that you had yesterday. And most of these thoughts you have no idea are even occurring. And now we know that our thoughts have something to do with our reality, right? Our thoughts, our consciousness is creating the results in our business and life. So we want to start getting really, really aware of what it is that's going on in our mind that is creating the results that we do not want in our business. So you'll know if there's something there because of the results that you're getting. If you currently are struggling to get results you want, if you are having lots of unwanted conditions and circumstances in your business and life, then know that there is something within the subconscious that is creating that reality for you. So unless we get aware, how can we change it? Awareness is our greatest friend. So the more aware we become of ourselves, of our mind, of exactly what's going in there, the more control, the more power we have to change our reality, the more power we have to change our behavior, the more power we have to change how we show up, how we act, how we make decisions, and how we make choices. So all of this is going to impact your results. So you'll know that your mind just wants to rabbit on and on and on and on and on all day, right? And it will, if we give it the opportunity, it will just chatter mindlessly all day long. Now, that chatter has power and it is creating on your behalf. So we want to become aware. And actually, in any given moment during the day, you do have that power to just stop and become aware. And that gives you so much power over your next move mentally, over your creation, because you were actually stopping the mindless chatter. You're stopping the automatic program, bearing in mind 90% was the same as you thought the day before, which was the same you thought the day before, which is all creating from your past. It's all creating from limitation. You have the power to put a stop to all of that and choose what you want to focus on. Choose what it is that is going to empower you and help you take a step towards your goals. So in this very moment, we have the power to change any negative thinking, any inner critic that is giving us loads and loads of grief. And we have the power to change that, redirect our focus, start focusing on what we want again, and starting to put our energy, our emotion, our thought, our focused attention onto what it is that we actually want to bring into our lives instead of accidentally bringing more of what we don't want. So this isn't just a mindful practice, becoming present in the present moment and becoming aware. It's actually part of creation, and it's a necessary part of creation. Now, if you're familiar with quantum physics and the many worlds theory, you'll also understand that every choice we make, every decision we make, and every time we observe what is happening right now, we have the potential to take our lives in a completely different direction. So the many worlds theory talks about living in a multiverse and about how there are multiple versions of us and our reality living at any one moment. And by the power of our observation and decision, we can actually change timelines. So the version of you that already exists, the version of you with all her goals, the version of you that is living your absolute dream life already exists in some dimension, somewhere, in some reality. And if you want to bring that in, you're going to need to make certain decisions, and you're going to have to start observing that as your own reality. And that's the quantum physics part, the observer effect, is what it is we're observing in our day-to-day life is what we are creating, because we create through our observation. Energy changes, particles change according to being observed. So the more present we become, the more opportunity we have to keep choosing. We can keep choosing the limitations of our past, or we can keep choosing to redivert and redirect our attention, focus, and feeling towards our vision, towards our goals, towards our dreams, towards our desires. Every single time we do this, we are changing the trajectory of our future, of our reality, of our results. So we are giving what we want more power over our reality, and we are putting a stop to the things that we don't want. So we can really dismiss this daily thinking and these little choices that we make every single day throughout the day as just insignificant. But just know this is the ego talking. This is not the voice of the higher self, because it's in these little decisions every single day. It's in these little moments. It's in these choices that we make over and over again to become someone else, to embody another version of us, that actually the embodiment occurs, that the transition, the transformation, the quantum leaps actually happen. It's from building a series of these moments, of these times, of these choices, of these thoughts. It's the compound effect of all of this. Tony Robbins shares a story in one of his books. I think it's Awaken the Giant Within, and he talks about a golf ball. And he talks about the point of impact on the golf ball. If it's just 1 millimeter off center, just this tiniest difference at the point of impact, it can massively change where the ball lands. It can be the difference between the ball landing in the sea to the ball landing on the golf course, and perfectly where it needs to go on the green. So this again demonstrates why small shifts are so important, how these small shifts compound. So if you were doing that throughout your day and throughout your life, all these tiny little shifts that you are making towards your vision instead of towards back in your past, these are going to have a monumental effect, not just from the compound effect, but because in time, from that one tiny shift you made, it can lead you somewhere completely different. It can take you on a different timeline. It can take you to a completely different end result. So another important thing about all of this is these small decisions, thoughts, and choices that we're making every day. If we are repeating the same ones over and over and over again, and Joe Dispenza talks about this all the time, we are reaffirming and reinforcing our old personality. And Dr. Joe Dispenza tells us that our personality creates our personal reality. So if we want our reality to change, we need to change our personality. And this isn't about becoming someone else, becoming more fun, trying to be like someone else. It's none of these things. It's being aware of these thoughts, these choices, these moments of time. Where our mind's going. What are we reaffirming to ourselves about ourselves? What is the concept we have about ourselves? What are these beliefs that keep coming up? We have the opportunity through awareness to see them for what they are, to notice them and to change them. And the more we do that, that is how we change our personality, to change our current reality, our present reality. We do it through continually addressing these small shifts over and over and over again. And in time, it gets reprogrammed in our subconscious mind, and we become someone new because we start thinking in a different way. We start feeling in a different way, acting in a different way, making choices as a different person. And these choices take us somewhere completely different. So we are choosing to be conscious. We're choosing to become aware, choosing to break free from living on autopilot. We're choosing to interrupt the pattern, interrupt the program, and start creating instead of just constantly responding from a program that's been set in us for years and decades even, that is old and it's out of date. So my encouragement to you today is to start becoming more present. Become as present as you can in everything that you do. The small trivial tasks in your home or at work or driving the car or standing in a line. Take it as an opportunity to get present. See what you see, feel what you feel, notice what's going on in your mind. Allow those thoughts to disappear and get present to where you are and what you're experiencing at that very moment. And then from being present, you have a choice of what you want to focus on rather than just walking around, making judgments and labels, making complaints, feeling like things aren't fair, feeling like you're not good enough, listening to your inner critic. This is the hard work. The hard work isn't going out and hustling and making your business work and learning a million strategies and implementing them all at once and never having any sleep. The hard work is going beyond yourself, going beyond your current way of thinking, your current limitations, which are all self-imposed anyway. It's about going beyond the way you're used to living, the way you're used to thinking, the way you're used to making decisions, how you're used to seeing yourself. It's overriding an old program so that you can create and attract a new reality based on what you want instead of based on what you think is possible based on your past or what you feel you're limited by. So you can start this right now, and you can start today just simply through the powerful act of awareness. And I encourage you all to do that. So if you've enjoyed today's episode, please give me a like and make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you can receive or be notified of more videos as they drop. I'm releasing new content every single week. And if you'd like to take this further, I have a free online training I would love to share with you, which the link for it is in the comments. Just click the link and you'll be able to register for the free online training where I'm going to show you how to accelerate your success and break through to your next level of success, income, business, and life in 3 simple but powerful steps. Just click the link and it is there for you right now. And I'll see you in the next episode.